and we're back again.
Oopsie, sorry guys.
Once again, I am Marlecia from Marlecia's Meanderings, and this is Talia.
Why are we introducing ourselves in the middle of the video?
Because we stopped, and I'm used to on PHN having to reintroduce when we do this. So you just have
We
to
don't
put up with me.
reintroduce in PHN.
We will deal with me because I feel like it. I'm back. She's back. We're here, and
As evidenced by what you see before you. Actually, you guys won't even know we've been gone.
see, I'm not used to being able to splice. I don't splice.
I mean, you'll know that we were gone, but it's not like it would. You didn't even have to wait really at all.
Well, we're back anyway, because we were gone for about 10 minutes. So
Probably more than that.
yeah, maybe because we had to make tea and we have extra books now to show because we had a book call.
Yes.
So
Should I show the tea haul first?
Is it your turn?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I did the last book because I said
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Yes, you
your
did.
turn. Go ahead.
And it works really well for right now because we both have the fresh tea. Do you use the same tea you had before?
Mm-hmm.
I have fresh tea. I was drinking Zulu Grey Cells, but
I'm having Irish Stout.
this is a new tea I'm having. Because,
Irish Stout is a tea, not a.
yeah, I have been in a journey for looking for a new chocolate mint tea because the one I liked is gone now. They don't carry it anymore.
Is that the one from Dollar Tree?
No, it was either Dominion or it was, I think one was from Dominion and one was from, not Whistling Kettle, Teapot. Because remember they gave me a suggestion of how I could possibly get the same.
Right.
Because I thought it was really cool. But two of my teas came in. I ended up trying this one. This is Harney and Sons Chocolate Mint. And I haven't actually tasted it yet.
It smells really good.
But it says that it's got briskness of 2, also known as astringency, aroma of 4. The aroma is the potency of the smell. So, and a body of 2, how strong or thick the brew is. And it says a rating of 5 indicates the highest amount of that characteristic. So it's the lower end of astringency, the lower end of the strength or thickness of the brew. So I'm hoping it'll still be a strong flavor, but the aroma is almost like the strongest you can get. So I'm hoping that that will make it a strong taste. So let's see. Oh, now the chocolate hasn't had a chance to fully manifest yet, but I think this one might be good. Now the mint,
It smells really good.
the mint about punches you in the face right away.
It smells like it has coconut in it.
It doesn't. It's got vanilla.
Mm. Oh, I like that.
Is it? And wait, I can imagine as it sits, the chocolate notes are going to come in more.
Now, I just had one, I think it was Twilight's Blend, that it tastes like Oreo cookies. This tastes like a mint cookie.
Which is what I wanted.
And I think I would like to put cream or vanilla milk in it
I can see that.
because it would make it smoother.
Yeah.
Not that it's not smooth, but you know.
So they sent with it some organic Assam in a single silken package. We should totally save these. Well, this one says Paris here instead of Assam, but we should totally save these for when we send out PHN prizes and stick them in there because they're nice little one
Individual
single.
size, yeah. And I'm going to have packages going out too because we're hitting the end of the quarter.
Right, that just seems like it's perfect. We usually have at least 3 prizes, so it's perfect size. And we don't use
And I like Assam. Assam's good.
the 2 are organic Assam and 1 is Paris flavored black tea. So I would say whoever is like the most, like this one, fruit and caramel.
Ooh.
Do you want to keep it?
I can't have the caramel right now.
Okay.
Unless it's just caramel flavoring.
What does it tell me? I can't tell.
We can figure that out later.
Yeah. Black teas with currant, caramel, and citrus. So you might not want to. So I would say stick this in someone's who's a little more adventurous with theirs.
Pat.
Yes, that's what I was saying. And she always wins something. And then the final tea, because we're talking about tea. I haven't tried this one yet.
That looks like a plum deluxe almost.
Chocolate pepper. Well, this is their sample. Chocolate peppermint truffle. Now, I have hopes for this because they got peppermint truffle. So I have an idea. It might still my chocolate notes with the peppermint, but it might have a slight twist on it that this one doesn't have. So it could still be that I like both of them, but they're slightly different.
Or tea snobs.
So I'm looking forward to trying this one. This one's only 3 minutes steep. 99 C. So that's what Fahrenheit?
Centigrade.
Well, I know what C is, but
Well, then what did you ask?
I'm asking what it is in Fahrenheit.
Oh, I have to look it up.
Me too.
Looks like it says, I don't know.
Because they weren't
You have to get-
illuminating
If it's a black
stupid
tea-
Americans.
if it's a if we're American, we can say that. Okay.
I'm pretty sure people can tell we're American.
America doesn't want to claim us. We're weird. Okay. All right. So my next.
So yes.
I'm not gonna do my new book just yet because I have.
Well, I'm saving my new book a little bit later too.
The next book is the Allergy Free Cookbook Bakes. No, not the Allergy Free Cookbook. The Allergy Free Cook Bakes Bread.
You know, it just occurred to me. A tea hall right in the middle of a cookbook thing works very well.
With the pinky.
I didn't notice I did it until someone pointed out when I was working that even with water bottles, I have a tendency to like stick my pinky up, and I didn't notice it until someone said something. I don't do it all the time, but I do it a lot apparently.
You'll recognize the woman on the cover here.
That's with your other. Was that the last couple you showed?
The one before the last
Oh,
one.
one before last. Okay.
I think. Let me see.
Oh, I think you're right.
She does gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free. And then on these
this is
books,
good.
it'll say other things like also nut-free or this free or that free. So you get a good idea. Now, it has the same setup as the other. Also, the same kind of feel to it. She definitely has a certain kind of vibe. Gluten-free ingredients and tips for success. Oh, I like that picture of her. It looks like she's going to hit somebody over the head.
Well, she has that in that picture in her other one too.
That particular picture?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
The same general section. I think that's her explanation area. You know,
There's a lot. I think that most of this might be
that probably be
repetitive,
which makes sense.
which makes sense. Now, the first set of recipes, part 3, is quick breads, which are my favorite because you don't have to use yeast.
And you do quick breads a lot.
I do a lot of quick breads. They've got biscuits and scones. You've got chocolate chip banana bread. My chocolate chip banana bread I have adjusted from a regular recipe.
And the thing is, if you like it, there's not a whole lot of reason to change. Now, you might find something in there that you might want to incorporate in, or you might find you like the idea better. But it's also kind of like if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, I mean, my bread that I make, in fact, tomorrow I'm going to have it for breakfast because we finished the pumpkin bread that I also adapted from a regular recipe. It was a banana bread with chocolate chips, but both my kids don't really care for a strong banana taste. And usually it says 3 bananas, but I get small bananas, or I have a whole bunch that are going right, and I'll just throw whatever I have in there. So to mitigate the strong banana, I add like 1/8 of a cup of cocoa powder. And they don't taste as much as a banana, so they eat it. So I have a chocolate chip
And by
banana
they,
bread.
you mean me. Davina doesn't usually eat it.
Yeah, Daddy sometimes eats it.
Yeah. But Davina, I don't think she touches anything like that.
She had a little bit one time.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, I never heard her have any of the quick breads.
I mean, we've got a pear cardamom bread. I'm not sure how that tastes. Cocoa pumpkin.
Well, I was taking a look at that's sweet potato. I thought it was normal potato. Because I was interested, because I've had potato pancakes once, so I was wondering if some of that
Would be good. Cinnamon swirled sweet potato bread. Ugh, I don't like sweet
Well, I
potatoes.
didn't see the sweet part until...
I've had sweet potato pie once, and it tasted like pumpkin pie, and I was able to handle it. But normally, sweet potatoes make me ill. They actually make me gag even to smell them. So, but honestly, pumpkin doesn't taste that much different from sweet potatoes. It's not good without the, you know.
Well, don't convince yourself of that too strongly, because
No, I
then
love
gets the
pumpkin.
point when
I
you
love
won't feel have pumpkin. Because once your brain makes that association...
Yep. They have an old-fashioned gingerbread in here. I might have to try that. I like gingerbread. Usually I think of cookies when I think of gingerbread, or muffins, but not bread for some
Oh, wait, it's
reason.
actual bread?
Yeah, I mean, my pumpkin bread is a pumpkin gingerbread, but this is
Like an actual gingerbread.
actual gingerbread. They have sugar cut muffin bites.
Like
So these are all quick.
Back of the box raisin muffins. That just sounds fun for some reason.
Cranberry upside down muffins. Now, that sounds
Okay.
interesting.
I do like cranberry muffins.
I love cranberry. You know what I'd put with that, and it would totally make it unhealthy, is white chocolate chips.
I was just thinking that because of scones. Although I've had...
And I found dairy-free white chocolate chips.
Okay. Yeah, because
So-
you need that because you really do react strongly to the white chocolate
And
chip.
apparently, white chocolate chips have more dairy than the regular chocolate chips. I didn't realize that. The darker the chip, the less dairy apparently, because the dark chocolate chip has like none.
Huh.
And then you have the semi-sweet and the milk chocolate, obviously milk chocolate milk.
Yeah.
But the white chocolate.
I'm wondering
has a ton.
if there's something to do with the natural, I can't think of words, but the fructose, essentially the natural, with that.
Yeah, glucose or whatever.
No, it'd be fructose or whatever because it's fruit.
Yeah, right.
That makes it even sweeter. Like, I'm not even sorry, my brain's not working. It's part of what lightens it.
Maybe they just blanched it out with milk.
I mean, you are right. You are right with the milk chocolate. They're adding milk, but I'm not sure how much for like white chocolate.
I don't know. All I know is that when I checked to see why I had I went to we have a place called DL Campus, which is very, very similar to a Daily Grind or something, only better. And it's run by a Christian youth group, I think, or a Christian church.
Back when they first started, I remember their options weren't that great. They probably improved a lot since I remember.
You've never been there.
Well, isn't it that little back place that?
No, that's something else. This is where, remember that place you had the London Fog in?
Yeah.
It's there.
Oh.
Okay, and it's the newest and last, I hope the last place that's there. I hope it stays there for a long time. It's run by a church, and their youth, in fact, one of our CCD students who was not part of their church was working there for a while. And they, what was I saying about that?
Oh, you figured out while you were there about the white chocolate.
Oh, right. I normally get a chocolate chip cookie and a small almond milk chai tea latte. And I might have a little bit of an issue with the chocolate chips, with whatever else I ate that had dairy or whatever. They had one with white chocolate chips this time, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. And I went home and looked it up, and white chocolate has more dairy in it, more whatever it is in dairy that bothers people. So yeah, I'm really excited to find a white chocolate that is non-dairy. Got crumbled muffins in here. This is all they have scones. Apple chai scones. Apple chai.
That could be good. I might usually, apple I find is like kind of such a muted flavor that.
It is a mute. I don't like apples that much in things except for like pies and crumbles and where you have the actual apple. I don't like either that much, what do they call it? They have a similar flavor, not persimmons.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It'll come to me later, but it's.
I know what you're talking about because I used to have drinks that were flavored with that.
Yeah. I forget. I had it on the tip of my tongue, which is why I mentioned it, and now I can't think of it because
Oceana used to do you could cran whatever, and they used to have
pomegranate.
There we go.
Oceana was a key. Chocolate chip scones, maple pumpkin biscuits.
The funny thing is, I can see where an applesauce, something made with applesauce is actually stronger than something with apple. I would actually prefer the thing made with applesauce than.
Now this is something I haven't. This is going to be fun. Pandaria breads, savory quick breads, which I have never really heard of. Usually the quick breads are sweet.
I can see where you might get some savory.
And I can see where you can do it, but you don't usually see it. And this would be
at least
good.
not. You don't think about it much in the West.
Yeah. But my point is that then I wouldn't have to depend as much on Daddy for making my bread. I can make my own quick bread because I'm not afraid of quick breads. Got a simple soda bread. Oh, I don't like beer bread.
I've always liked soda bread.
When we were.
Have you ever tried beer bread?
Yes, we were newly married, and about 3-4 years. We had both the girls, and Talia was not quite a year old, and Davina was not quite 3, and we went to Belgium to join my husband, who was on a remote tour. And the house we were subletting from someone else who, for whatever reason, left, and they still had their lease, so we were subletting. And in the refrigerator, they left beer. We don't drink beer, okay? We don't drink at all. So I said, well, we need to do something with this. And I found a beer bread recipe, thinking, okay, I couldn't eat it. It was awful. It was almost.
Maybe it was that particular beer.
Beer is beer. It's just
I wasn't sure because it was overseas. Maybe if it,
Oh no, it was an American beer.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Bud or Michelob.
Yeah, because I was wondering if it was like a particularly foreign beer, if maybe the way it was brewed.
No. It was just a normal beer in the bottles from America. I think they got it from the
Commissar or whatever.
From the shopette or whatever. And so I said, well, we don't want to waste it, so let's and I'm not going to drink it. And my husband wasn't going to drink it. So I made this bread, and it smelled great when it was cooking, but it was, yuck, beer. It tastes like beer. Beer bread, go figure. I thought it was going to taste like bread, not beer. But anyway, okay, we got Mediterranean zucchini bread.
I'm expecting a lot of Mediterranean. Like, I expect, see some things with, not rosemary. It's the, fennel, like those little...
Caraway?
I'm not sure what it is. They're like little sprigs.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Rosemary.
Okay, I was right. It was rosemary. Okay, so I anticipate seeing that in here. I anticipate seeing those kind of very Easterny, maybe Italian-y type
Mediterranean
flavor. Yes.
Mediterranean. I'm not sure what millet is, but see, there's sweet corn and basil spoon bread. I've heard of spoon bread.
I've never heard of spoon bread.
I have, but I've never had it. In a pinch, polenta crackers. Oh, that's good to know. Cheesy animal crackers.
The thing is, I don't know. That sounds like Cheez-Its to me. And you know how I feel about Cheez-Its.
Yes, but this is gonna be normal stuff. Let's see.
I don't know what it is about Cheez-It crackers.
You said it has fake cheese in it.
True, and maybe that's what I dislike about it. But I don't get why people like Cheez-Its.
I can't.
I mean, I guess I do kind of like those weird. I have like a kind of fondness for those weird peanut butter cheese cracker things, and I'm not sure if that's mostly because I associate them with childhood.
So I like the little fish, cheese fish.
You see, I don't remember those as well. I remember the ones with peanut butter in it that had like the really weird, like cheddary things. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they were like not at all good for us.
I'm not sure what amaranth is.
That's probably a spice.
I don't know. They have crackers in here, crisps, biscotti. Now I've never heard of a
peppercorn rye.
I've never heard of a savory biscotti. Usually it's almond or chocolate or vanilla or something like that for biscotti. I make a chocolate biscotti every year, Christmas and for her birthday. Ugh, sweet potato and buckwheat. Buttermilk biscuits. Ooh, buttermilk biscuits. Oh, I can't tell you how much I love buttermilk biscuits.
Olive oil biscuits.
Interesting.
That sounds like it'll be good.
But they don't really seem to have bread. Ooh, tortillas. That would be good.
Spicy sauce.
So there's a lot of, they have a fry bread in here. It's made of chickpea.
Wild rice stuffing.
Okay, now you get into the yeast breads.
Well, I guess they're quick breads. It sound like they're more like crackers and stuff with their savory.
Muffins, crackers.
The savory ones, I mean.
Yeah, I said that. Mm-hmm. Muffins, crackers. These you got the yeast breads in here, and then I love these pictures.
Would you consider cornbread savory?
Well, they put it in there. Mine is sweet.
Yeah, I was sitting here like I couldn't remember if there was a cornbread in the savory section. That's why I couldn't.
Yeah, there was.
Okay.
So this double chocolate hazelnut bread.
That sounds good.
Oh, that sounds delicious. As you can tell, we're kind of chocoholics over here. Banana nut mucky bread. Oh, I need to make that for Daddy. Oh, he's getting used to it.
I remember our household sisters. One of them decided to make monkey bread. Oh my gosh, this stuff was so sticky. Mm-hmm. I think we helped her a little bit with it, but she was working at it forever. And I think what we did to help is we helped roll up little balls and then stick them on there.
Right. It's very sticky
and very time intensive.
Yes, I think Grandma used to make it.
It kind of feels like it's not worth the effort put into it.
Apple spice cake, I like that. Freeform. What's a freeform apple spice cake?
One that has no form.
But that doesn't make any sense. I have to look at that.
It's freestyle in it.
Savory. Okay, those were sweet yeast breads apparently. And here's your
savory.
So it's very nicely divided into sections, which is cool. I like that.
They had Italian breadsticks.
And they had bagels too, Italian bagels. Dinner rolls. I'm sorry, every time I look through, I think about that other one that you did from was it gluten-free, dairy-free book?
Yes, it was the buttermilk. It was the buttermilk biscuits. And I thought of that too.
If you knead it too much, it'll be hard. And
it was like...
What was the first
I can't remember. It's too long ago.
Yeah, it was a while. Oh, pizza crust. Okay, so I'm done with this one. You can go next.
Okay. So this one... No, it's this one. This one is where I redeemed myself in Mom's eyes a little bit. I think hers actually might even turned out cuter.
It did.
So this is a different designer. I don't think she writes the patterns as well. And also she tends to use things like glue.
I don't like that.
And I refuse to do that. I will figure a way around it. Her counting's not always right either. So I do have some issues with her patterns, but they are super cute.
I love the little ladybugs. They're adorable.
And she has interesting things about color theory. She has interesting things. I just won't use the glue.
I'm going to have to look at this because I'll show you what I want.
But do you really, really
What
want?
I really, really want.
There's a lot of cute ones in there.
You go ahead and show it. I'll get to it.
So this is the one I ended up making for Mom. I used these are all yarns that she dyed.
Mm-hmm.
I think even the brown in the center. The brown might not be. That might be the only thing but you don't really see it anyway.
Yeah.
I could actually see all of these are really cute.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could like work past some of her poor ways of wording things, I could see making most of them because they're really adorable. Except maybe the ones where you have to stick like wire in there. I do have some wire though.
Where are the ladybugs at? Because it looked like they had a wreath of ladybugs, and I want one.
I'm sure there's a what's it called? A table of contents.
Yeah, but it looks like this is all.
And she has it organized by color.
Yeah, but it was red, so I've already passed it. So I don't know.
There's B.
Yeah, that I must have just thought I saw it.
They
It's
will worm.
really cute.
But yes, this is hers. And this took a decent amount of work. And you would have hated doing it because it was the go around the
Oh yeah, I hate
chain that you hate so much. But
it's a cute book.
it is. And my only complaint is that she does tend to want to use things like glue, which honestly kind of feels to me like it's a cheap, like it's glue. I know it's a bit snobby, but it doesn't belong.
Well, it almost is like the difference between winning a stuffed animal, most stuffed animals, at one of those fairs that are kind of pop up and dry, or buying one at a nice store.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a different feel to them. Now, my husband.
This is what you were looking at, Mom.
Yes,
this is how they
yes,
show the color wheel.
yes.
This isn't actually a pattern they have.
Okay. My husband won a couple of very nice stuffed animals for me at one of the parks because they were a bigger park and they had some really nice. I mean, great. I have pictures where all the animals that my husband won for me one summer for 2 different parks. Plus, we borrowed some from my room and some from my baby sister's room, and I'm sitting there with my guitar in the middle of all these animals.
Mom, there is a ladybug pattern.
Oh yeah, there is.
29.
Yeah.
Because what you could do, I'm sure you could sew them into a wreath. You just have to decide to do it that
Well,
way.
you have to figure out how to make the wreath.
Yeah. Well, they are only in a ring, so you would just like attach your legs.
But you want more stability than that. It would
That's
help.
page 29. Oh yeah, there they are. There she is. It is in the red section.
Oh, that would be so much of a pain to make.
Yeah, but remember how I complained about my little spiator legs?
But those legs are only going to be
At least they're only one color. Yeah.
But it's also one chain. I think. I think it's just maybe.
Oh,
chain.
you think so?
It's very. I don't think it's stuffed right. It's just a chain.
Yeah, I can't tell right now because there's this up antenna. Yeah, it doesn't look like the antenna has any of that. So maybe.
I think the antenna and the legs are essentially the same.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the part where they talk about the legs because there's the spots. There's the head. Okay, you don't have to. You have to tell me what the legs are. Oh, I wonder if the legs are worked off of it because
It might be
there is no.
because that's the way I did it on the turtle over here.
But it's like there's nothing here. Like there's the top piece. Okay, bottom piece. Stuff. Spots. Antenna. Only says to make 2 of them. Head. They don't tell you how to do the legs. I told you she doesn't write. She misses
next
things.
page?
Next page is a different pattern.
I think I've got all that yarn that I said I don't know what to do with. That's bulky. Maybe I'll make one of these.
Mm-hmm. And you would decide yourself. I would just say like you did, make it the same as you did the antenna. But she should have been. This is simple things like this. She does tend to miss. And I think she could have benefited from maybe more of a test group. I don't know. But you can usually fill in the blanks that she misses if you have any experience whatsoever.
Those people who don't have experience are going to suffer.
Yes, those are the people, especially if you work something like this one where I really had to, finagle my way around it to make it work and all that. But so if you're a newer person, it might be too much for you.
Now this is getting long, so I'm going to wave a couple of books at you that I think you've already seen or that don't have any pictures.
I should make you pick out your next plant you want. Because there's some pretty cute ones in here.
I showed you this one last time, so I'm not going to show it to you again. I showed you my KitchenAid sitting down on the ground here. This one is actually Talia's, and I found it when I was looking for bread stuff.
But it's become family property.
Yeah, well, everything that's gluten-free, dairy-free has become
Yeah.
family, because even my husband is starting to have some dairy issues. So, and the way my other daughter eats cheese and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if she picks up some
Oh,
dairy.
I think she probably has already.
She just doesn't want to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
So that one. This one I think I showed you last time. The dairy-free, gluten-free cookbook. As you can tell, I like to bake. I do have some marked in this one. It's I've got Silver Dollar pancakes. I have this marked because Wednesday is Spy Wednesday for Catholics. I don't know if Protestants and other Christians also
Do
Spy Wednesday, but we do, and the tradition is to have silver dollar pancakes to represent the 40 pieces of silver. Will I eat 40? No. Okay. But I can't eat the little ones that
I guess if it was dinner,
store.
you possibly could.
It's too much.
Yeah.
I usually have that.
I guess
20
it matters how big
how
your...
big you are. But this is silver dollar pancakes, and I'm hoping that they'll taste better than some of the ones that I've had in the mixes. I haven't.
Oh, yeah,
made-
the mixes... I told you the one, last time Dad and I did one. Oh, my gosh. We felt like we could taste the... It tasted awful.
sourdough bread. And the thing about this one I was telling Talia is it seems like you have to do the starter over and over again. I think because it's not true
It's not true
sourdough, you have to do it over, which makes it interesting. And then I put down in here fudgy chocolate brownies and s'mores brownie bars. So maybe I'll do one of these and see if it comes out. And we'll have it, of course, but maybe Daddy and Davina will like it.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to make it so I can at least have a hope of having for Easter what everybody else is having, but I don't want them to suffer for their desserts and stuff. The chicken soup is our main meal.
And while I won't try enough of your desserts to make it so you don't have anything, because, I mean, it's unfair if you have limitations for other people to eat it, but I don't want you to feel like you're alone either, so I'll at least try it if it's something.
Well, and
that's-
also, I'm not going to eat all of that by myself. It's too much because I'm making it,
Yeah.
it's just...
I know you're going to probably have to freeze some of it. Or
Yeah.
we wait for the candy to be...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in the pound cake, this is just a few... I guess this must have been a newer book after all because I'm still going... I just finished going through it. There's not a whole lot of pictures in this one.
Yeah, it seems to be mostly at the beginning of sections. You have one similar to that. Is it the same people who do this one? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just looked at it before the video.
I have 2 or 3 by this lady.
Okay.
I also have 2 or 3 by...
She
people.
it looked familiar. So
It's like this one is the same by this person. But go ahead. This is a new one, so you go ahead.
this, and also you just went. I haven't made any ones.
Well,
from-
I know, but I was doing fast because I have so many.
Oh, okay. This is what is going to be actually somewhat fast because this is by the same person who did this one,
A gentleman.
the gentleman, the nerdy gentleman.
Our gentleman. He's one of our gentlemen.
I had to look at some of his other pattern books too because they're so cute. So these are the cacti. I love cacti just like I love succulents.
I don't like cactus as much. I like succulents.
Well, he didn't have a book of just succulents.
The cacti, I mean, these are cute because they don't stick you.
Yeah.
You know, but you get those cactus that have
Like this one's almost as cute as succulents.
the very small kind of fuzzy needles, and you can't get them off your hands. Oh, that's cute.
This one probably has those kind of needles.
No, I'm not talking about those. That actually has regular needles. That they're small, like needle, really true, like little needles. But I'm talking. No, that's not it either. But it's kind of like that, where it's just got fuzz around it.
Yeah, because not the ones that have like the flowers. Usually the flower ones are pretty obvious. This one can have
Yes, it can.
the little bitty needles. We were trying to determine what time. Although he actually puts usually his.
His what?
I was gonna say he usually puts the.
This kind will kind of sometimes have it.
Yeah, this one is just down as cactus versus, which is weird because usually he likes to put his name,
Yeah, the Latin.
the Latin for it. But it looks like he just did cactus version whatever. Yeah, that's all he did for these. Cactus Garden Edition. But yeah, he's not monsters.
Okay. Now, this one is a new one. I haven't gone through it yet. This is gluten-free, dairy-free cookbook, 100 satisfying family recipes by Daniel. I can't say her name. Fahrenkrug. The last book I just showed you with the baking was also by her.
That front picture looks amazing.
Yummy. And look at the back.
And I know it probably even looks more amazing because I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, let me look at this here. I want pictures. I want pictures in my cookbook. I don't care about milk, but there you go. The rice
well,
flour.
when you have nothing in there, you'd rather at least have milk.
Yes. And this, starts out again with your substitutions and stuff. I'm not sure what this is. This is some kind of.
I wish they would actually tell you, like
sun-dried tomatoes, basil, frittata muffins. Okay, because I don't have my glasses on. They're right there, but I don't have them on, so
you should put them on.
I should. I can't be bothered for things.
You're literally looking at books. You should.
I think I did show this. I remember showing this.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not going to show you any more of this, and she can do the next one. But this is, I like this author in terms of what she has to offer us.
Mm-hmm.
Like this looks really good. This looks like something that might be a French dish.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's Italian.
Oh, okay.
Creamy Tuscan sun-dried tomato chicken. Page 1. I want to try this one. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? It's making me want to branch out.
Mm-hmm. This is probably the most unrelated book to any of the ones that we show because I didn't know what I was going to show at first. I'm going to be starting this maybe, I think, with next quarter Historathon. We'll see. But I've been waiting for this book forever. I remember when it was a pre-order. I waited till the price came down. I've been still waiting for the price. And then I got like a $4 off coupon on Amazon. Nice. And it was lower than everywhere else. And I mean, anyone who's followed my channel for any period of time, particularly with previous years of Historathon, will know that I love art history when it comes to, actually any time period, but a lot of it medieval, I particularly like. And this is Illumino, A History of Medieval Britain in 12 Illuminated Manuscripts. Mm-hmm. And this is Michelle P. Brown. The things I'm also currently reading, her book on the Lindisfarne Gospel. So I probably should finish that first.
Probably.
But it comes with a ribbon. It has a ribbon.
Pretty.
And has pictures. Let me find one picture at least. Hey, they at least drew the elephant right. I mean, that's a big thing for
an elephant.
I mean, think about
a color one.
Yeah, I mean, most medieval artwork for animals can be a little dodgy at best. So,
I need to try this.
Which one is it?
I've missed cheesecake so much.
That looks like you have like different. That's a soft cheesecake. Sometimes the ones that are more firm. Mm-hmm. That's definitely like an almost more of a creamy.
I don't know if I'd say that. I can see the packing of it here.
Yeah. For some reason, it looks more creamy to me, but you might be
okay.
Right.
This is from out of the book, so that's what I was talking about. Okay, but this one is by Chantel Kirkland, the Dairy-Free Comfort Food Cookbook. Look at that. Is that not comfort food?
That is
look
comfort
at that.
Food.
Okay, and
although you would be asked, how do I answer that question?
It is comfort food. See this? I think it almost looks like it's a dip. Like an artichoke or something.
In the back, it shows
cinnamon rolls.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the name.
I'm not sure what this is. It doesn't seem to say. I think this is some kind of artichoke.
Well, of course, if you had your glasses on, maybe. There you go, spinach artichoke.
I was right. How about that?
But, having glasses on helped, too.
I don't have my glasses on.
Exactly. It would be easier if you had.
It's nice print in here. Look at the soups. I love soup. I could live on soup and bread and a couple other things.
Well, I know I'll eat things in soup that I won't eat otherwise.
Here's a sweet treat. So that's that. Okay. How many things do you have?
I have one in book haul.
Okay, I have 2 magazines in a book haul. 3 magazines in a book haul.
So we've been talking about this particular thing. About...
Do you want... Yeah, go ahead.
Did you want to do that first?
Well, I wonder if I should do these small ones first.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, what's your book called? Just one?
Yeah, just one. I have no idea what the book call is.
Let me just...
Yeah, because we wanted to have a bit of a conversation about the idea.
Let's do this one first because these two are actually in the magazine, right, books. Okay, this is from our local Martin store. And you can see that looks, look at that. Make it look like carrots.
It does look like carrots,
And
but it's a croissant, right?
Yeah, it is a croissant, and it has like some kind of carrot mixture or something in it. And the thing that this I don't always get, look at that. These are, I remember thinking, what are they called? They're called smashed carrots with dill yogurt sauce. So they don't look like smashed carrots to me, but
that just automatically goes, ugh. They look like cooked carrots.
Well, they probably are to it, but it's firm enough that she can hold it.
That's okay. Not at all.
I really like carrots. Carrots are now this I think, and this is more of an advertisement. This ruins carrots. I know people will say bacon, 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 but you just took all the health benefits out of carrots. You took all the everything that I love out of carrots out of carrots. I like bacon, but I don't need to have my carrots wrapped around it. Wrapped with it. It just no. See, this has
are these
like
all carrot related recipes?
No. This is dates. There's cakes and pies in here. Lots of nice pictures. I'm interested in this. It's a
potato.
This is the Hasselback potato that was popular so many years ago.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I think it's after a football player.
Well, I mean, I seem like I've heard of the football player Hasselback, but maybe not.
That looks really pretty. My husband would say no.
I would say no.
It looks good. You guys are not adventurous enough. See, these
like I said, I take most of my vegetables via soup.
The balanced plate, and these are like eggs, and it has all the proteins, starches, vegetables, everything in one bowl, and some of those can be really good. I don't know how many of these
I've heard of those, like protein bowls or whatever they're called.
I want to try one of these. It's a spring minestrone. Looks like all spring vegetables, all green.
Right.
Maybe they should call it minestrone primavera. But that's all I want to show you. I can show you other stuff.
Okay, so, we were talking about. This is actually an old book that I have. I actually owned this on Kindle first. But I thought that the way they had written the instructions, it might be easier. I think I actually missed a step or something. I missed a helpful tip because I didn't know I should turn the Kindle page.
I think they skipped it or something.
No. It was something like I didn't realize it was there because I would have seen it if the book had been open. Because it was one of those things like you wouldn't necessarily have thought if you weren't aware of the author to look for a tip. So this is written, first of all, it's beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous. I'm glad that it was, and it's spiral, and like I feel she put a lot of thought into this book. Like she actually planned it, like didn't just like throw. Oh, it's even her like, who this is for kind of thing that's fun. So she has a little introduction about, her mom and cooking and all that. This is the Mexican one versus the Colombian one. Talks about some things that are in the normal Mexican pantry. So it's very similar in some ways to your gluten-free, dairy-free ones.
Because you might have different things if it's not your ethnic group.
Common herbs and spices. Some of the different dairies you'll see. I think I've made queso fresco. You can buy it, but I've had to make it, I believe.
Queso fresco, isn't that fresh cheese?
Yeah, but you can make queso fresco. I can't remember how I made it.
Milk and cream or something.
I found a recipe for it. It might have even been in here. So, talk about the common tools that you use. Talking about roasting vegetables. And the first recipe is corn tortillas.
They look fairly soft.
They do look fairly soft. It'd be interesting seeing if they break like some of the other ones. Also, flour tortillas.
I love flour
tortillas. Now, I've not used either of those recipes. Now, most of the recipes have some sort of pictures. Like you saw the ones for corn. Here's the ones for normal flour ones. They look very soft. I've never had, to my best of my knowledge, I've never had a homemade.
I have. When I was in Texas, you girls, you might not have been born yet because we were always pregnant in Texas. So everybody was pregnant in Texas. If you were married in Texas and you were of a certain age, you were pregnant in Texas. So at our base. So, but one of the ladies was a young Mexican American, and her husband was Mexican descent as well. They even had the traditional kind of stove that they needed put in. They got permission. And she made homemade tortillas for us.
Okay. Yeah, like I can see, like I would imagine that they would be they're probably thicker and just so much better.
I don't know if they were thicker, but they were very good.
But we have soups here. I think so sometimes even in Mexican you have to worry about the corn.
But this isn't as bad because for me that's corn on the cob. If it's corn, I don't like corn like when it's like in cornbread. No corn, just the cornbread. Okay, just the cornmeal and stuff like that. But I don't mind if it's like corn niblets to the side or corn on the cob.
Creme de papa. Oh, it's cream of potato soup.
Sopa de lentil.
I like that they have the actual name and then lentil soup. So sopa de lentejas. Lentejas. I guess it depends on which region you're in.
No, J is.
Ooh, sopa de fideo. I want to make this Mexican noodle soup. Plum tomatoes, Mom. White onion. This could actually be fairly easy, I think, especially once you're back on gluten. So you have the plum tomatoes, you have cloves, white onion, vegetable oil, vermicelli pasta, vegetable broth.
I can use gluten-free pasta.
Yeah. Now, you only would use the queso fresco for, so you don't need it. This is actually something, it's naturally dairy-free. So this is something that could be good.
And Ty and I are both a little more in tune with the Mexican, even though in terms of food, even though my husband's got Mexican descent, he doesn't care for Mexican food.
And even though Mom's side is Colombian, I looked at the Colombian foods. They didn't really resonate with me the same way the Mexican does.
We'll have to look through your book. We find it.
I had to find it. Menudo. Mexican tripe
that's
soup.
A group, though. So that group Menudo is Mexican and tripe soup?
Is it spelled the same way?
I don't know.
Red pozole?
Pozole rojo.
I don't know what a pozole is.
Pozole? Red pozole. What's pozole?
I don't know.
Maybe that's some kind of bean?
I'm looking over here. Like maybe it's a pork?
Could be.
Oh, here. Pozole is one of those dishes that tastes even better when you reheat the next day. Ooh, nice to know. It's a meal that is usually prepared for birthdays, holidays, and other special occasions. It's common to find it sold at quinceañeras, restaurants where typical Mexican dishes are sold. There are many types of pozole, including green, page 40, and white variations, and some are even made with chicken and shrimp. Okay, I guess it's just the name of the dish.
Yeah. Sounds like almost a stew.
So this is that dish, red. So, okay.
Pozole verde de pollo.
With chicken. So
that almost looks like an Asian dish.
Sopa de tortilla.
Tortilla soup.
Now, main dishes. Now, the soup immediately, of course, attracted us.
Now we have to go a little faster.
Yes, we do. I'm going to find the ones I've marked. Because, and it's so hard because every single recipe is a beautiful picture.
Yes.
And that, we've been missing that because so many of the others, cookbooks, they aren't having, like, these pretty pictures.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
And they're also colorful.
Yes.
They have something at this, like...
The photographer is very good.
Yes, they are. You see, yes, they are. I'm sorry, I thought I did it wrong first. Entomatadas. I had this one marked.
What is that?
What
is that?
It looks like it's some form of... Okay, so another recipe from my mom, a woman who always offered something to eat to visitors. Entomatadas was one of her favorite dishes to make for her kids since they are easy to make. The process is similar to making enchiladas. They are corn tortillas that are folded or rolled, stuffed with cheese, and covered in tomato sauce.
Oh, that sounds good.
They do sound good. It looks like it might be naturally meat-free, so like a Good Friday dish.
It sounds like when I used to say, okay, we've got eggs and rice and chicken. In it goes to the tortilla shell, and, you know.
Let's see some of the other ones I marked.
Good.
That does look good. You and I might have to do some adjusting. And they'll have notes like nota. You can add an avocado leaf along with the bay leaf and cooking the meat. This will add a more herbaceous flavor to the meat. So she has these little notes, which is what I missed when I was doing it on Kindle. I missed one for my tamales, and it would have been actually very helpful. I've made this recipe a couple times. Tamales de pollo in salsa verde.
I love that.
So chicken and green salsa tamales. Now, this is a very time-intensive recipe, and usually by the end, my feet are hurting like crazy.
Daddy likes you to make that for his birthday.
And I looked even into getting those steamers that are meant for tamales. Way too expensive. But
you put it on your Christmas list.
I had it on there for a long time.
I didn't see it.
I ended up taking it off for some reason. Or I think I got rid of the one I wanted. Because the one I wanted had a spout where you didn't have to lift up the top. You could just pour it in, which was really convenient. So, yes, I've made this recipe a couple times. There's the notas I was talking about for that, where it had really helpful information that I missed. But you could also make it with pork, which I've never made.
That sounds good.
I need to make that at some point. I want to see if there's any other tamales that I missed. And look at, I mean, they have these amazing pictures.
But they have chicken.
I didn't see the chicken.
Yeah. But I'm sure they have it, though.
Yeah.
I remember getting stuff like this at Jalisco's along with the salsa.
Yes.
Arroz rojo.
Red rice.
Red.
Red rice. It doesn't look red.
No, it doesn't. I like Mexican rice.
Yes. I just wanted to, the last thing I wanted to pull up were the drinks, because I first of all have, this is actually the one I had marked. First, I made the chocolate, Mexican hot chocolate multiple times.
Chocolate caliente.
Yes,
Chocolate.
I made this one multiple times. It's good. Is it this one I made or is it the other one? Yeah, it's that one I made. At one point I had a note on here that helped me make sure I made the right amount. But because I think that's one I did, yeah. Because this one is Mexican Christmas punch. But the other one I made, I've only made it once. And it's very thick. And I was thinking this might still work for Good Friday because if I drink it throughout the day, I've broken it down to be only one. This thing is filling. It's atole blanco, white atole. Atoles are hot drinks that are usually thickened with fresh masa harina or cornstarch. I think I still have some masa harina because you use that for the tamales. I found that people in urban areas prefer both versions, but in rural areas, cornflower atoles are most common. This drink is a portion of the daily diet for many people living in rural areas of Mexico, where it is consumed for breakfast or dinner. Since pre-Hispanic times, the atole has often been considered more of a meal than a drink, I noticed. To this day, some farm workers will only drink an atole for breakfast before going out to work in the field. This thick and hearty drink is sure to make you feel better, especially during the winter months. Only if you don't try to force yourself to finish the whole thing at once. Because I was like, oh, this is just a drink. I'll be fine. And I didn't use whole milk. I used like vanilla almond milk. So I might make that. It's very simple. But that's it. That's all I wanted to show. Beautiful book. Okay. And we can make, I've only ever eaten Mexican food that I've made with adjustments. But as you saw with several of those recipes, you don't even need to adjust. The tamale has no cheese in it.
There are a lot of things that don't. That's why, like, these two, I'm not going to really show you except they have pictures and stuff. These two are magazines. One's Taste of Home, which I love.
Yeah, you've always been a huge Taste of Home.
This one is Food Magazine, which I don't usually get.
I do love, like, one pan type of things.
I do.
I like casseroles for that reason.
And crock pots. But these, a lot of these kind of things will be naturally gluten dairy free unless they're creams.
As you show the potato,
yes,
or whatever creamy soup that is.
Up in the middle.
You're like, a lot of these are dairy free. Look at this dairy soup.
Yeah. These are creamy creations, but it's got. Look at that! Isn't that beautiful? That one in the corner there. So I'm not going to show you too many pictures. I just wanted to show you that there were pictures in here because my book haul I'll do in a minute, but.
And actually, I'll stop the video, restart it right before the book haul, because guess what? This is going to be about 2 hours long.
This is going to be a huge video. I apologize in advance. Maybe we should put part 1 and 2 on my thing.
Whichever you prefer. No. But heck with it. I mean, you did start with an introduction, but I didn't introduce myself, so.
I love this. I mean,
that looks good.
That looks so good. I would change out the kale for spinach. I'm not a big fan of kale. Because you buy kale, and they don't let you just buy a little bit. You have to buy this big package of it. Spinach I'll eat in all kinds of different ways. I don't like kale necessarily for other things.
It's just very mild.
And, well, it has no taste.
Yeah.
And so, and when we tried to make the chips, I didn't care for it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So I would prefer to put spinach in here. And this looks amazing because I love that kind of stuff. Okay, anyway. I have a book haul book.
So do I. So I'm going to stop the video, restart. Be back.
You want to do your haul first?
Yes, I have no idea what's in here, actually. Because the other one, of course, was tea. Like
these came when we did our tea break.
Yes, and all I did was I cut it enough to be able to open it, and I didn't look. So let's see what's in here.
You wanted to open them on packet.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure it was the right book.
Oh, so it is the Thomas More one.
Okay, cool.
I thought the pages were rougher than they were. I'm pretty sure it's a new book. I saw this
Smell.
I saw this on Instagram. The author was talking about it and how she's like, people talk about how Thomas More was like a close friend of Henry VIII. Henry VIII didn't have friends. And then she goes to talk a little bit about Thomas More. And it was a really interesting short bit of interview. I was like, I think I want to read her book.
I think that a lot of times people in power that are that way, that kind of a powerful individual where they do all these kind of things that make them kind of adversarial to people and all that, they don't have friends. They use people.
Right. Oh, this was the part that was interesting. She said that before Thomas More was made chancellor, he didn't want to at first, but before he was made chancellor, Henry VIII felt him out regarding his great matter. And Thomas More was like, no, I'm not going to be going along with that. Okay, well, here, read some stuff and we'll come back to it. He appoints him chancellor and then shockingly finds he didn't change his mind on this, which I was like, that's so actually a part of the story I don't remember having heard before. I think I need to read this book. I had no idea how thick it was, but yeah, I really enjoyed the little snippet of I don't pick up books because of Instagram a whole lot. But she did the smart thing and she put an interview up where she talked about an aspect that I found very interesting. So I look forward to reading this.
And we're very fond of Thomas More in this house, so admire him immensely.
Yes, so I'm looking forward to this.
Okay, my book haul. Again, I opened it to make sure it was the right book, and also so I get the package open because thrift books is really hard to open the packages.
Yes, they are.
So this is allergy-free desserts, gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, soy-free, nut-free delights. Like I said, I don't know what's in here. But this one has pictures.
We were hoping that one of your cookbooks would arrive.
Elizabeth Gordon. The photography is by Jason.
Hopefully
Witt.
that means that there's a lot of photographs in here.
There is. I was looking. I flipped real quick through it. Look at this picture. That's just starting out. Welcome to allergen-free baking 1011.
101. Welcome to allergen-free baking.
I'm not wearing my glasses.
Put your glasses on, Mom. Because 1011, really?
That's what it looks like to me. That's the way it looks to me.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's why you need your glasses on.
There we go. 101.
Hang on one second, Mom. Okay.
Okay, so this book does have a lot of pictures. They have a lexicon of gluten and allergy-free baking, so they have the words and what they are, what they mean, what.
Well, similar like we saw in the other books, both in the other allergen-free books and also in the Mexican one.
The person who takes pictures for this book is really good.
Well, remember we were talking about the Mexican one, how it's very, you can tell someone just sat there and took time. This is what already this one gives that feeling.
And the print is very nice in this.
Well, look, hang on. You just show your print, but the next page. Look about that picture. Like, that's what we're talking about. Like, because remember you were saying, like, at the Mexican book, oh, they made that, the photographer really has it set up nicely. That's what this person is doing.
And this talks about how to tell when the cookies are
that's
done.
Nice.
It looks like every recipe has picture. Well, not all of them, but enough of them. Oh,
most of them.
They have, Dad likes those haystacks.
I think I've had them maybe once or twice.
This one
you need to move a little closer because I think we changed positions a little bit. There we go.
This one uses rice milk. Huh. I had rice milk. Gluten-free rolled oats. Smooth or crunchy sunflower seed butter. So it uses oats instead of those Chinese noodles.
Yeah.
That you put on top of chow mein and stuff like
that. They're
that.
usually like caramel or something over it, right? I can't remember very well.
So, yeah. Lemon sugar cookies. These almost look like those things
I
like
love.
so much.
I love lemon flavored desserts.
I do too.
I don't know why they're so good. Like, I like lemon cake. I don't like lemons, but I don't know. I never really had lemons.
Using an ice cream scoop for uniform cooking.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I usually, depending on, sometimes the cookies will say, a teaspoon or a tablespoon. An ice cream scoop is going to be a big cookie.
True. But, I guess it depends on what kind. And also depends on your ice cream scoop. Some of them are huge. Some of them are decently sized.
Right. Well, this one, they're talking about small ones. But it doesn't say what they use. Use a small ice cream scoop.
So, there are various sizes. We've seen it. Like, I think our metal one is much larger than one of, I think we have a pink plastic one that's smaller. But, like, the metal one, you get much bigger ice cream.
Chocolate shortbread cutout cookies.
Well, we have all those I almost picked up more cutouts. I would love, because I don't know what it was this past Christmas. I just wanted to cut out some cookies.
All we did this Christmas was fudge.
Oh, I know it wasn't Christmas. It was Halloween, and we ended up making that chocolate. Was it chocolate sugar cookie?
Mm-hmm.
It was a good recipe, and we made them. They were pumpkins,
Mm-hmm.
and we actually worked to get the orange.
I dyed up the orange.
And we had to be very careful to get our orange dyed just right. And I think you got it spot on. And then we used googly eyes. It was so fun.
There's all these different kinds of googly eyes.
And because there were different sizes, when we ran out at a certain point, some of them had like 4 little eyes. So we had
one big eye in the middle of his forehead.
We had
Mike
alien.
Wachowski.
We had alien pumpkin cookies. Honestly, I had the most fun with those cookies. And it was great because as far as we're pretty sure that was my grandparents' last trip down here for Thanksgiving. And I don't know, I knew when I was making this, it could be a really fun thing for my grandma. Plus, because it's also her birthday around that time period. And I just want to make them. They were so fun.
So I got maple cookies in here. I'm going to see if I can... Oh.
I think we were kind of cooked out by the time Christmas came this time around. So that's why we did fudge instead.
I don't know if I want to do that again.
No. I wouldn't mind doing cutout cookies. I've always liked the idea of thumbprints.
I never cared for them. Okay, these are bars. Now, I'm interested in the bars because I want to add protein to them and make protein bars.
Now, the problem is, of course, like the protein that comes from overnight oats has the extra protein that has dairy in it, so that won't be helpful.
Well, the one I have doesn't have it.
Oh, okay, you got some?
It has flavor in it. So I would have to use, for something like this, I would have to use vanilla. I could use chocolate. It would just, make the cherry.
Your you don't have a flavorless one.
Mm-mm. How to zest a lemon or a lime.
Oh, that's
nice. I love these.
I love those are like I will gravitate towards those.
And I will try to, marshmallow blondies. I've never had a marshmallow blondie. I love blondies. I've never had a marshmallow blondie. Maybe I'll make this. Oh, you have to have butterscotch. Oh, they have how to make it. Ooh. Okay. I need to make this. Oh. Ooh. Maybe I need to make this.
She's talking about for Easter.
For Easter. Talk about all of it.
Well, I know that I have to be pretty strict about what I'm eating now just because I'm not able to be as active as I'd like to be. So I look at these and I can't really enjoy them the way I used to.
She has to be very strict on how much she can have, and it has to be at specific times.
Mm-hmm. So it's just because I tend to be a picker otherwise.
So, and I have to work at not picking when I'm making stuff or waiting for stuff.
But she's able to be a lot more active than I am.
But that might not always be the case.
And that's true. But, also, I think there is some, I don't like using, like the way that your body, tends to distribute weight as an excuse, because I think that can be used way too often as an excuse. But way things land is different. I tend to put on weight a little bit more, just I think in general.
This cake has espresso in it, but I've made chocolate cakes and things with espresso before, and it's been fine.
Yeah, you did have one fairly recently. It was like you said, it was just fine. It was good.
Crispy rice squares. I just made this. I was giving,
but not from this book, obviously.
No. I adapted the back of the Rice Krispie treats.
Here, have another taste. It's been sitting a while.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It tastes a little off because I have toothpaste in my mouth. But,
oh, sorry. It probably added to the minty flavor a bit more.
The squares I made were from the back of the marshmallow bag.
Mm-hmm.
And because I can't have gluten, and I know that sometimes I give things to my friends, they ask me to stay and have some.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to make it so I didn't make her feel bad by saying, I can't eat that with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I got some gluten-free, dairy-free rice cereal. And my husband tasted the cereal. He said, it doesn't seem like it's as sweet. I thought it'd be fine. I've got marshmallows. And I thought, you know what? This is for her birthday. I want to make sure it tastes good. So I put together all the things like I normally do. But in the rice cereal, I took a handful or so, give or take, of non-dairy chocolate chips. And I put it in with the rice cereal. And then I dumped the rice cereal like you're supposed to do into the butter and marshmallow mixture. But the chips melted.
Mm-hmm.
So they became Cocoa Krispy treats. And they're fantastic. Okay, my husband had the last the ones that wouldn't fit in the tin.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted him to taste it beforehand. He was trying to do some kind of a fast or something, so he couldn't do it right then, but he did later. So you don't have to eat all of it, just taste it. He ate them all. There was like 2 or 3 of them left, so it wasn't like a whole lot. But
So you know that worked out well.
so it worked out well. And so I don't really need to necessarily do this, but essentially
It sounds like it might be the same recipe.
they have rice syrup. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I mean, you have something that already works. Why change it?
Yeah, I just use Imperial Margarine has a margarine that is dairy free as well as gluten free. So I had some of that I can only find it right now at Walmart, but it's good to know that it's in here. Even though I have my own recipe for that, it just made lickety split quick breads.
Ooh,
Cornbread. I already do.
Although you have a good
Yeah, I
cornbread.
don't need to. Vanilla rice milk. Apple. Ooh, now this
Sorry,
sounds
guys.
good. Cinnamon apple streusel muffins. Oh, I love anything with apple like that. Not juice, but apple stuff. Blueberry muffins.
And those look like the blueberry muffins.
Mm-hmm. They use a lot of vanilla rice milk. I wonder why.
That must be her preferred flavor.
Yeah, I need to see if I can
Cranberry
contact-
orange bread.
Cranberry orange bread. So these are breads, and you got scone, you got zucchini bread. Here's a picture of pumpkin bread. It looks like this one might have
Cranberries or something.
raisins or cranberries or something in here. Let's see. These are raisins. So
I guess it makes more sense. Raisins probably would be better with pumpkin.
actually, when I was first making the cranberries, I had, the pumpkin bread. I put in cranberries and white chocolate
Oh, okay.
because they just go together. Got crumb cakes in here. Okay, here's a cinnamon swirl. I want to make this. Does it have yeast in it? Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. You could see where it would have had to rise.
How to grease a pan with canola oil. I mean, can't you just do it? Yeah, I do a pastry brush. It's easier. Oh, here's more silver dollar pancakes in case the other one doesn't work out.
Oh, that's good.
This one looks like it's more convoluted.
Maybe because this only comes with you have to do baking mix and everything. And we already know that the baking mixes are kind of dodgy.
Have your cake and eat it too. So there's a lot of cakes in here that don't have pictures. In fact, none of the cakes have pictures. Isn't that funny?
Huh. Because you think those would be some of the most photographic
Look at
things.
this one. That's for the frosting. A moist vanilla cake. It is a cake. Okay, cool.
This is the frosting takes center stage.
Yeah, with buttercream
Buttercream.
frosting. I'm interested in hoping that this one is moist vanilla because in the other book, the one that has the strawberry cupcakes that are so good, the vanilla cake wasn't good. But
Yeah, I
this-
don't even remember their vanilla cake.
We didn't make it again.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if we ever made their chocolate one.
No, I haven't made the chocolate one. A carrot cake in here. And I won't bore you with all the pictures. I'm just excited because this is a brand new book and I haven't looked through it. So I'm going to, this is the one that's on the cover. And it's chocolate zucchini cupcakes. Oh, that sounds really good. Looks like they have 2 cupcake holders so they can have
Oh, okay.
the color. So yeah, so there's many, many more photos in here. We got, red velvet cake, lemon poppy seed, which I love.
Oh, yeah, I remember lemon poppy seed.
Top hats. I never heard of a top hat before. I mean,
I mean, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
For dessert.
So there's a lot more things in here. Fruits and desserts. upside
This
down
one
cakes.
understood the assignment. Let's,
Yes, you need to have pictures. Pictures.
it's the only one of your
Ooh.
books that have stood up.
I need to make this. This is sold at,
What is it?
it's a cola cake. Like a Coke cake.
Oh, okay.
And they sell this at Cracker Barrel.
Oh, okay.
And Daddy and Davina love it. So maybe I'll make this, not for Easter. I don't have what I need.
Mhm.
But I don't have cola or anything. That might be good to make for them and not tell them.
Yeah.
So
And you had special icing.
chocolate cola icing. So yeah, this is a really nice book. I'm glad I picked it up because I hemmed and I hawed, but I got it for free with my,
Oh, did you?
I got it for free with my book credits at Thrift Book.
You might have to look into getting more of hers.
Yeah, Elizabeth Gordon.
But
Yeah, order of Betsy and Claude Baking Company. Oh, a mail order, gluten, dairy, egg, soy, and Nut Free Bakery. Trained in cake decorating under Toba Garrett at the Institute for Culinary Education. So she's got the goods. Key lime pie.
So, anything else to say? Because, like you said,
Yeah,
even
this
with
is ve-
this
this
is
is
the
very
second
long.
part's even going to be very long.
This video is probably going to have been divided into 2 parts because normally when Ty and I are together, we don't go more than an hour and a half or an hour and 20 minutes. I think we've gone 2 hours for this.
We have.
So
I mean, the second video will end up an hour.
I apologize in advance for the length, but we got really excited about the cookbooks and we got really excited about her Mexican cookbook in particular.
Yeah, because it was the first. It was like water in the desert after all these cookbooks with no pictures.
Yes. And then this one had a lot
And
of
then
pictures.
this one came up very nicely against the Mexican one.
So I want to thank you for joining me and Talia here for our meanderings, our extra long meanderings. We had a hike instead of a walk. And I
feel like a migraine trying to come on.
Yeah, I thank you for joining us, and I hope that we join me again, Talia again, us again when we record in the future. In the meantime, have a wonderful, blessed day, and if we don't see you before Easter, have a wonderful and blessed Easter. God bless.
God bless. Bye-bye.